Hello, welcome to Womiba Finance channel. And today I'll be telling you a new route which you can explore. And it doesn't require much money, it doesn't require stress, it doesn't require POF, it doesn't require much wahala, like most of you think. And for people, if you have family, you have friends, you have people that can stand in and say you are their family member. And it doesn't necessarily have to be children, wife, or it can be anybody. Okay, let me just give you an example. I've got a friend who was threatened by somebody, there was issues I don't want to get into in Nigeria. I think in South place, there was this issue. They were having, they in South Nigeria, they normally do like youth organization. So he saw that his life was threatened, and that's the only thing that he can do for himself is to find a way out of Nigeria. So he has a schoolmate. They are not blood. He has a schoolmate that's student, as to say he is his family member. There has been series of police case, fight, legal issues, and all that backed up. And they took this thing to immigration, and the other guy in Canada said, this is family member and his life is at stake. And they gave him visa. So far that the person abroad has accommodation, that they will view him as someone that can accommodate somebody and another adult, provide shelter for time being, and provide necessary amenities and all that. Then they will give you this visa. It's called family unification. So this might trigger this. It might be government trying to get you involved, in a case that you don't want to, or you are innocent of. It can be anything, but whether there's a case or whether there's no case, if someone in abroad that can stand in to say you are their family member, and they are working, they can provide things to back it up, that they will take care of you, they will absorb you. One thing about Western country, they don't want you to get someone into their country and the person become homeless, jobless for some time. And I know most of you are talented. And I will say this without any doubt in me. We Africans will strive to be better. So we are not people that when we come to abroad, we roam the streets unnecessarily. So, and this will go because if somebody is bringing you, the person is putting their head into this thing and saying that they can take care of you. So, what are the requirements? What do you need? And how do you approach it? And how do you start off? Or what is the person in abroad have to offer, the papers the person needs to send you, the requirements, what you need to prepare, you that is back home. Person can get you out without you, having all this stress of POF and all that. So after the break, I will see you guys and we'll get it done in 2 minutes or 3 minutes max. So see you, stay stay back and don't don't stop. Hello, if you check through the screen you are seeing now, under Canada law, that's what they call Indian Act. It's only Indians that have express. I don't want to get into that because we are not Indians. So let's talk about the one we know. if you want to sponsor a relative or you want someone in Canada to sponsor you, so look at it this way. The person needs to be adults above 18. Then, if they want to sponsor you that is back home and you are equally an adult, the fee is 1,000 the phone. Okay, you now know the fee. Then what would they do? Them that are in Canada, they have to provide three things to Canadian authority, and they are equally easy if you ask me. So, what are those things? One, as we all know, finance. They have to prove that they can give you food, shelter, and clothing. So it boils down that they can take care of you financially. So remember, I said they must be in full-time job to be able to provide for you. So another thing again, they must hold a permanent resident status in Canada or be a citizen of Canada. They are not going to be students. So students are out of it. Except you are a wife, a spouse. Then we can now get to that. But we are talking about if you want to act as a relative to someone in Canada and the person wants to bring you over, there are many things that you need to do from back home. One, they are now your relative. So now you have to prove it. How are they related to you? They can be cousins, they can be far maternal, they can be paternal relatives. So Canadian authority understand we Africans, we are like this, when it comes to family. So you cannot say this is a paternal family, my mother's brother, sister, whatever, or cousin, or married someone and the person that gave birth and this and that and da. No, they all know that this work for Africans. So if they can provide financial capability, they can bring you. There are things that you need to get done back home, like a criminal record, your passport, travel insurance, and all that, and the money to apply for this. And the reason needs to be concrete, which means maybe you can say you are bereaved back home and he or she is the only family you've got and you people needs to be together. You have to say something tangible. So the thing people normally use is that they are bereaved, no father, no mother, except that person in Canada. So the reason needs to be concrete. The person seeing your application needs to be convinced that you don't have any family back home except this person in Canada. So why can't you be people together? So then another reason might be you are having issues like the example I gave you, and this your relative is the person closest to you. You people need to be together. The third one people normally use, the third one that is so like, I don't even want you to use that one, but I will just tell you that I don't want you to use it because it's being fraud. So the third one is maybe back home there's a crisis. We all know what is happening in Nigeria. It might be Boko Haram, sacked your relative, your village people, everybody's running down. They know that we have security issues. So many people I know, about 4 people I know are using these security issues. So I think it is now being fraud. Many people I know are using it. So they might start tomorrow to look at it. Is it really? But that's security issues. People in Plateau are being sacked from their villages. So there's this issue is a truth, is a true story. But when things become common in immigration, it's up to you from here. So you now sit down. If you have someone in Canada and the person is full time, you can become the person's relative. Just know there's this thing and it exists. So if the person wants to help you, the person will help you, and this will eliminate all this POF we are talking here. Every time we come here to talk of how you need to prepare. So I wish you luck, but I want you to know that this exists because I have somebody I have talked to, and I have talked to her friend in Canada. So this is the route we are going to try, because there's no any way she can come up with POF, because there's no really job or there's nothing. So, and she is deaf. So this is the only thing. We are using sickness, we are using death, we are using our family, as she is the only family she got. So that's what we are using. And we have put this application. That's why I'm telling you, it exists. Family unification, relatives, you can bring somebody that is an adult. And if you have PR or citizen, or if you know someone there, a friend that can give you this help, it will go a long way to reduce all this stress and normalize things in your life. I wish you luck from here. And if you have any question, I will drop Canadian. You can see, okay, look at Canadian immigration link here to the family unification or whatever. So go there and read how you can package your own. One thing about immigration law is this: when you read the law, you know how to maneuver things, but understand it. Understand what is required of you. So that's how you can maneuver these things. I wish you luck from here, and God bless you for sticking till this time. And if you have any question, WTP is where it is happening. You can ask me any question and I will answer you. Yesterday was hectic, and I'm praying that I keep up today because I'm really tired. So today, I will still be live later today. So you wait for the live. You can come in so we can talk about it and strengthen it the way you can understand it. Subscribe, share with your family and friends, and tell everybody about this channel. And God will bless you. Support us. Give us a thumbs up. Give us subscription. We love you. And we want you to be here for us to share this important information that can help you migrate abroad on a budget. So I wish you luck. I love you. Bye-bye.